Italian urban cheese. What you're gonna do is I'll have that mixed shredded cheddar mozzarella, toast it, and then put some Parmesan cheese on it, as well as a bit of buffalo and chipotle. And I might mention Parmesan cheese, I can't remember. And then cut on 2 steaks into halves, because usually I'll eat one half now, and then the other half.
Hey, Wade. Hey, Wade.
Yeah.
We're recording.
Asked what my order was, and I gave it to you.
I didn't ask for your fucking order. I just basically said
Well,
I made a joke, and then you started elaborating.
Well, you got it anyway.
I'm not ordering you food, bitch. Oh, hey, Lou's back.
Lou's not dead. I said you're not dead.
We know that because of his Twitter account. You use your Twitter account a lot, buddy.
Just retweeting shit, yeah.
But you still use it. Anyway, hello.
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 No. Every time Wade does that, I want to slap him.
I will help.
Thank you.
I have actually no, the sword's not here. The sword's at my mom's house right now.
I have an armory full of swords. I can go down and try and buy some.
Actually, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Oh, for fuck. Just because we gang up on him one time.
Yep. We're fucked.
How are you, Lou?
I'm good.
Here's the master sword.
We can't see it.
We can't see it, so it doesn't exist.
Now you can. But it's very wobbly.
Wade, what is that t-shirt?
It says Control FU. It's the command for auto recording Caboose's team kills.
Wait, what?
Red versus blue.
Oh, fucking hell.
Anyway.
You not get all the references Crazy makes.
No.
The off-topic podcast.
Order in this court.
This is not a courthouse. I do not recognize your authority.
You better recognize my fucking authority, because I'm the fucking person who tells you how these fucking videos go. So fuck you.
Anywhere.
I just sit and behave myself.
Because Lou knows how to behave himself.
Oh, I do too. I just choose not to.
Anyhow, this is a video. This is Blue Minds Think Alike. That is Wade, who is pissing me off. That is Lou, who is being the golden child.
Literally.
Literally.
You look like a super Saiyan right now.
And I am Yasmin, the other one. This
Mother
is supposed to say, oh no, you're not that.
Mother hen. Hi.
Anyway.
Hi.
Hello. Anyway, we got a video to do. We got an episode to shoot. There are many episodes I want to do at some point, especially as like I put a list together and stuff. But today, these guys insisted.
I said it once. I said it once.
He said it like 12.
First off, I said 3, and technically you said it first, but you gave us the suggestion, and we just hopped on the bandwagon.
Just because I said it first doesn't mean that I said it like you did.
Love
you need Yasmin?
Love you.
Or do you need a bullet to put in my head?
I need many things to put in my own head, thank you. Anyway.
No.
Do we need to kill him?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I will help you.
This is the new show, How to Get Away with Murder. The new version of it.
Turns out that's what the entire podcast has been about. Just one really long episode of that show.
Yeah. Anyway, so 2 years ago.
What was that?
That was basically my feelings hurting from it saying 2 years ago.
That's insane.
2 years ago, we made a video, the second ever episode on this channel.
It was the second episode. I remember that.
Talking
Wait, it was
about
the
our-
second episode?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
The first episode was D&D,
I
And I wasn't
fucking
on it.
know.
and I
It's
wasn't on it.
still 100 views to this date, that video.
That's because you weren't part of Blue Minds yet, dum-dum.
I edited that video.
It was the second video was basically upping our expectations, and then the third one just ruined it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
Here's the
that
thing.
was the one where Wade put in all the video game clips.
D&D,
Oh.
video games, and the show went downhill from those two.
Constantine was a good episode.
Dragon Age was a good episode.
That you made without me.
Even though I realized I never explained to Lou in the episode why it's called Dragon Age.
No, you
I
didn't.
never, I never actually explained that to you.
No track. Anyway,
You are
so
what I
we're
call
gonna
a
do
muppet.
that episode again 2 years later. You see where I'm getting at here, people?
Yeah.
But
We've
this
been
time we're
revisiting
gonna have a
lot of
list
our
from
old
Wade.
stuff.
I have my previous list written down, sort of.
Mm. I'm trying to sort my list.
Lou.
I didn't know it was meant to be in order. I forgot.
But anyway, we're gonna get this sorted. Who's going first? Bagsy, not it, because I went first in the video.
Wait.
Because
Oh. You said that simultaneously.
Wait.
it's my birthday in 3 days.
And
That's
I wish
no
you happy
excuse.
birthday in 3 days.
I'm sorry.
And I wish you happy birthday in 3 days. Get started.
Wow, you are cold. Okay.
He's led to be a savage.
I am tired.
You are tired. Okay.
Same, bruh.
and cranky.
Number 10. Number 10. Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War.
Okay, so basically the collection.
Yes, I'm going by series. Literally every single thing
Okay,
on my
okay.
list is a
To
series.
be honest, you've played more games than me, so I really can't care to fault you.
That's fair. That's
Plus,
fair.
also half the reason I like them is because of the story that is told across the series.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Shadow of Mordor. Basically, for those who don't know, you play as a ranger. It takes place in like J.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings world. Play as a ranger, the Black Gate, who dies, gets resurrected as like something not living, but also not dead. It's complicated to explain, and you
Mm.
basically just beat the shit. Sorry, not beat the shit, because they don't live long enough to be
Complicated
beaten.
to
Just stab the stab and
Out of
cut
Urks.
out of a bunch of orcs. It's
Mhm.
I watched Lou play it. It's amazing. Starring a boy Troy Baker.
Our boy.
We love you, Troy. And Travis is in it too.
So Sam and Matt, probably.
Matt plays the Witch King in the sequel.
Thought so.
Yeah. But like it, because like part of the reason I love it is because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and being able to play a like open world like that, like a AAA open world Lord of the Rings video game, is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Me or you, Lou? Of fucking course. Anyway. I can never go last in this channel. Saying that, I've probably gone last at some points. But Lou's always last. Okay.
Sorting.
Lou's sort. Okay, so my previous number 10 was Assassin's Creed 4.
Mm.
My new number 10 is
Interesting.
Murdered Soul Suspect.
Mm.
I still need to play that.
It's a really good fucking game. The only thing they should work out, or should have worked out, was the possession mechanics. The ghostly mechanics, anyway, defeating the demons and stuff. Because the last part of the game is really fucking difficult to do. Because you have to exercise those 3 to get by.
Like a challenge.
Well, then buy the game, Wade. I'm sorry, you think you can get away with that with me?
Yes, I do.
No.
No. He tries and he fails. Anyway, Lou, what is your number 10? I'm only not going to go into detail because I have explained it in the very first episode, so check that one out.
Le Fortnite.
Fortnite's your number 10.
Of course. Yes.
Your previous one was Spyro, I believe. Or was it James Bond? I think you were trying to explain the helicopter saw thingy.
Oh, it was James Bond, yeah.
Yeah, because you were trying to explain the helicopter saw thingy.
A lot of mine are different.
Yeah.
Right now. I just ran off my toe.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, Fortnite. Purely because it is a fucking blast playing it with friends.
It is.
The amount of money I've dropped on it is not a blast.
Well, you can't buy V-Bucks anymore.
and there goes my wallet.
I can buy V-Bucks now.
Oh,
It fixed.
When did it get fixed?
When the big update was.
Chapter 4?
Yeah.
Christ, it's been longer than I thought since I played Fortnite.
So yeah, and plus they're doing a hell of a lot of collaborations with the skins.
They are.
Because I mean, they've got, is it Leon and Claire?
Leon and
in the
Claire, yeah.
store?
Matt and I don't know who else.
I just want them to do Joel.
I doubt they'll ever do it, if I'm being perfectly honest, because if they didn't do it for the Last of Us HBO series or Last of Us Part 2, I doubt they'll ever do it.
I mean, they did do the Uncharted.
They did for the Uncharted movie, which I'm weird because both of them are Naughty Dog properties.
Exactly.
And I would argue that the Last of Us HBO show was much more popular than Uncharted movie.
Oh, Uncharted movie got shat on.
I loved it.
I
don't care. I loved it.
I liked it too. Like, obviously, there's always going to be some parts of it I don't like and parts of it I like, but at the end of the day, it's an enjoyable experience. But it got absolutely shat on.
Exactly.
Especially, you've got a good movie if Nolan North is saying, yeah.
Nolan North was in it.
He was.
Yeah.
Anyway, wait.
We're going. Excuse me, yes.
Okay.
You already did once. I'm an idiot.
I'm just saying, Lou, do you have anything else to add? Other
The
than a very
creative
sleepy dog.
maps. The creative maps are awesome.
Yes. A game where I can finally play prop hunt.
Hello. No one's seen you before, Trix.
Oh, is this a new dog?
Yeah, I can tell it's a new dog. Is it like a sausage dog?
Sausage!
Sausage. I love
I
sausage.
could tell from the tiny paws and the floppy ears.
It's Trixie. Hi,
Trixie.
Trixie.
Hi.
No, she's just like, no,
Trix. Look.
Anyway, we will move on to number 9, Evade.
Yeah, it's Dad's dog.
I don't know which one is a greater insult to Lou, and I'm sorry. The fact that I stole this one from you, or the fact that it's number 9 out of 10.
Oh no.
God of War.
Lou, tap out, stop. Lou, Lou,
I will say,
Lou, Lou.
Yes.
Best
Well,
behavior or
yes.
you're grounded. Works every time. Anyway, would
No,
you like
I'm-
to explain your reasoning, Wade, before Lou kills you?
well, with how fast Lou, I've seen Lou run, I don't know if that's possible, but that scared me going with the face Lou just made. No, the one where you're going like, yeah, that. And so I would say the main reason it's on this list, one of my favorite game in the series for obvious reasons, Ragnarok.
So why is it number 9?
Because I have a lot of others.
Oh, I am disappointed.
His number 1 is Destiny. Oh, I've ruined it.
Oh, I
No,
am
it's not actually. My
disappointed.
number 1 is not Destiny.
Oh,
Oh,
for
I am
once,
disappointed.
Jesus.
My number 1 is not Destiny.
I
Okay.
am disappointed.
I'm sorry, Lou. Hey, no, but like the journey of seeing, because like I had played God of War 2018
Sag.
at some point. And then I'm like, okay, Ragnarok's coming out. I want to understand, because like Ragnarok we knew was gonna be the final installment in the Norse saga. I want to understand the full story of Kratos before I play Ragnarok. So I went and I played the main Greek series of games. Fell in love with it. The gameplay is drastically different in 2018 by far.
Yeah, Tink.
Yeah, it's impossibly different, but it's good. Like
Yeah.
they're both good games.
They don't have the counter.
There is no counter. There's block. Well, actually, no, they kind of do. They have block, and then they have, if you time right, you can do a parry. Which,
Trix, go and lie down. Go lie down. Go on, sweetie.
yeah.
Go lie down.
Um,
Those are my clothes on the floor. Go and lie down. Go on, scoot. There you go.
but yeah,
Good girl.
and so, and then like I played Ragnarok, and I don't want to give anything away, but like, it's weird because everything seems to be like everything starts off like the setting starts off with everything's happening all at once, and then things are moving slower than you think, and you're like, okay, I thought these things were supposed to be happening. Why aren't they happening yet? And it does it in a way where like it keeps you really invested, and then you're like, oh shit. And like 5 major things happen one after the other. And then I will say this, Lou, my favorite moment probably in that entire Ragnarok, you'll know exactly what I mean. Tyr's Temple. You know exactly which moment I'm talking about. Would you like another hint?
Yes.
The horn.
Oh my fucking Christ. That just reminded me of the Avengers.
Yeah, like the music with it, and it was insane.
Yeah. They did like an Avengers style
Yeah.
of getting all the realms together.
Yeah, and I also love the whole thing of how like the way they explained what Ragnarok meant, and like going to the whole thing of the prophecy is not determined by seeing the future. It's determined by, oh, we know what type of person you are so well that we can predict what you will do in response to things. That's how the Norns fated things, you know?
And also somebody else is in this.
Christopher Judge.
Troy Baker.
Yeah, Troy
as the
Baker
bitter squirrel.
as the bit. Troy's in it.
All you hear is
Yeah.
"fuck you."
I'll say, like, like, I didn't play Elden Ring, so I can't really say, but like, God of War, whether or not, given the fact they can, God of War definitely deserved to win Game of the Year. I can't say whether or not Elden Ring also deserve to get Game of the Year because I never played it.
I've never played a Dark Souls game, so I can't say.
Yeah, but like, I'll say this, like, I remember, I specifically remember because like during the Game Awards every year, like they have that whole player's choice thing where some of the players can vote for the things and it counts for like maybe 10% of the total quote unquote percentages of what two different what awards. When I was choosing for the best actor, and I'm like, it was hands down. It's either Christopher or Sonny. It's one of them two.
Yeah.
And I will say, I almost chose Sonny, but the reason I voted for Christopher Judge, the reason I voted for Christopher, 2 times they actually brought Kratos
To tears. Yeah.
tears. Kratos looked to tears, and like the way Christopher delivered those performances, that sold it for me.
Oh yeah, that was phenomenal.
And performances like that from every single person in the entire game, even if you didn't have a major role, like Freyr, Brett Dalton has Freyr, a very important character to the story, but how often did he appear in stuff? Not too terribly much, you know?
That's true. That's true.
It was only until like you got to the stuff with the ending that he became more and more prominent.
Yeah.
But like his thing as that character was phenomenal.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. That's as much as I can say for that. Go Yasmin.
Yasmin?
I've just been sat here just like, I'll let them go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was also trying to see if I had another laptop charger, but I don't. So I'm sad. Right.
Oh,
So
no.
my last number 9 was Murdered Soul Suspect. My new number 9 is Assassin's Creed 4. I have swapped them around because when I have the realizations of my issues with the game mechanics of Murdered Soul Suspect and how much I fucking love Assassin's Creed 4.
Assassin's Creed 4 is a good game. It really is.
It's a brilliant game. Like, it's one of my favorites, especially like with the pirates and the era and like just the story of Edward Kenway.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's fucking brilliant.
That's fair.
I think I went into it more last time, but I don't need to go into it a second time because I already have. So,
Of course. Me. Fallout 76.
changing from Spyro.
Purely because I'm having a hell of a lot of fun with my character.
Why do you guys only play
Who or may not be called Troy.
why do you I have a question for you,
And
Lou.
look like Troy. What?
Lou, I do have a question for you though. Regarding Fallout 76. Why is it that you and Crux only seem to play it on nights where I work and can't join you? Because I would love to join you, but I'm like, I only have 2 hours before I need to go to work, and I just kind of want, and I just like to chill and do literally nothing before I work. I'm like, come on, like, can we have it on like it was Wednesday for once?
I literally set my alarm clock in the morning to play it at 7 a.m. with him.
Oh, you've gotta be kidding! 7 a.m. You are insane.
That's the time I get up to go to work.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who plays video games as soon as he wakes up, but I will never set an alarm waking myself up early to do so. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lou. You are insane.
Finger.
Love you too, buddy.
Yeah, Fallout 76 is honestly, I played it when it first came out, and it was hot trash.
It was not good. I never.
It was not good.
It's better now though, right?
Purely, it was because it was just multiplayer and everyone was just
Terrible.
no, they were killing each other straight away.
Well, that's what I mean by terrible. They're terrible people to
But now there's like a thing where it's like passive.
passive mode. Yeah, it's like in Red
Yeah,
Dead damage or something.
you don't have to have somebody trying to kill you. I'm like, ah, yay.
I will say though, the moment we do play with each other, I am gonna kill you at least once. This is your only warning.
That's fine, because then I'll just kill you to get my trophy.
Do I have to refer to every time we play The Last of Us and how
You be
the
quiet,
endeavors-
Yasmin.
I'm talking
Yasmin.
about between you two, not between me, because I'm hardly in your Fallout 78 game, so don't even fucking.
It's Fallout 76 actually, but
I don't give a fuck. I'm just referring to a point.
Wade's not played it yet, so ha ha ha.
I walked to the vault entrance and exit, and then I stopped because I played more Last of Us.
You dick.
Yeah. But you two in
Okay.
The Last of Us, you are marked for death. Oh, really?
Bow and arrow.
I've been editing the video because there's a lot of footage to fucking get through, and literally the vendettas between you two are more than the vendettas between me and Wade.
She fought.
What?
I'm not lying.
Viewers
What?
take note this day. Yasmin has admitted that Yasmin just implied that I don't exclusively go for her. This is a glorious day, viewers. Take note of this.
That's not what I fucking said.
What you implied.
You-
Deny it all you want. The
Wait.
truth is now out there.
Wait.
Yeah.
You do go for me.
None. I go for everyone equally.
There will be a video at some point where I counter every time that I've been killed by
I
you.
will promptly delete it.
I love it how
I can still access videos, bitch.
I think it's funny how when Wade is just crouched somewhere and I just come up behind him with a bow and arrow. And then all of a sudden you just
And
see a bow
anytime we do get
and
kills,
an arrow.
Wade just goes, "Oh, I need to even this out," and it was never even.
We are going to play Secret Neighbor, and I'm going to go exclusively for Lou.
You go as a clown, I will punch you in the face.
I don't need to go as a clown. There's now a ghost neighbor.
Okay, we'll move on to number 8.
I mean,
And
the
Wade-
ghost is fine. Clowns, no.
Number 8, Wade.
Number
Yeah.
8,
Wade.
Uncharted.
Collection.
Uncharted.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, like I don't think I need to explain why Uncharted is on this list.
Yes.
It's not the fact that it's on this list. It's why is it number 8 on your list? Because I would think that would be higher for you.
Here's the thing. There are a lot of story games I like a lot.
I swear to God, Wade.
What?
It's Dragon Age number 1.
No,
It's
You guys will
Mass
figure-
Effect number 1.
I'm not going to tell you what number 1 is until we get
Neither
there.
of us are going to tell each other what our number 1 is until we say it.
Exactly.
You play the games way too many times, Wade.
Because they're amazing. He's like, I play games that have like the games that I play most often. in
Number
life,
8,
that's
stay
replay
on
value.
topic.
Yeah. Sorry, tangent.
The Off Topic Podcast. Shameless plug. We love you, Steph and Chance. Be on our podcast.
Wade, please continue.
But yeah, because it's like when Uncharted 4 came out, I had never played any of it. Did not really have a PlayStation at the time, had no intention of playing anything. I watched the playthrough of Uncharted 4. Which was cool. I got a PlayStation back in like I think 2018, I believe it was. The first PlayStation. And promptly played The Last of Us. But then yeah,
Nice.
coming on, I'm like, oh, there are all these games that I've loved. I've been wanting to play so much, Played through Uncharted. The gameplay of Uncharted 1, 2, and actually the gameplay of pretty much every Uncharted is the kind of the same. But it's good. It's good gameplay, so I'm not complaining.
No, but I know what you mean about Uncharted 1. It's janky as all hell. As I'm playing it on the channel right now.
Yeah.
Plug.
Plug.
Yeah. Screen cap right here. Or
Depends what I put in this video at this point.
Yeah,
I
but
will script you into putting stuff in the videos. Anyway, Yasmin. Okay. Well, that's mistakes. But yeah, but it's like the main reason I fell in love with Uncharted is because of the story. One thing that Nolan North once said, at some point in Retro Replay,
oh right, yeah.
was that there's no such thing as Uncharted 1, which is exactly true. Because you can pick up any Uncharted game and have that be the start of your story. That's Uncharted does that very well, which is forcing a player to have played the previous games. They help it. It helps you.
I did Uncharted 4 first.
Yeah, like I was like I had watched Uncharted 4 once, waited years before I did it again. So it was basically a first playthrough for me, even though I kind of knew some stuff that happened. And then like especially with it really helps if you've played the other 3 games before you play Uncharted 4, because a lot of like Uncharted 4 is the final game in Nathan Drake's story. And so of course they're gonna reference some things that came in the past. Like one of my favorite scenes in Uncharted 4 is when Nate and Rafe are fighting in the burning ship at the very end, fencing, and Rafe is listing off every one of Nate's accomplishments. He's meant to be derogatory, like, oh, here's this great man on a pedestal. And he's worthless. Why do people think of him like a god, And it's like everything, and like the way Naughty Dog did it, it formed a sense of everything Nate has done. All that stuff has come to this moment. It's the moment where he realizes, I no longer need to be a treasure hunter. I can be, I don't need this life anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, it's definitely worth being on that list, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Yasmin?
It's still my number 8. It's fucking Deadpool.
Nice.
You're pressing the button.
And that would be Nolan North. Again.
That's for making me love you. That's for making me hate you.
This is for not taking me to the prom. I still remember those lines from like 2 years
it's
ago.
Infamous. If you ever look for Deadpool, you're either thinking of him singing in the elevator, or you're thinking of him basically yelling at the producer of High Moon Studios, or that very scene where he is slapping Wolverine.
I never played the game. I just remember those iconic lines from searching up that clip.
I've not
played the game. I've just not completed the game.
I watched Jacksepticeye play it. Yes.
You played with Ryan Reynolds.
A good game for the channel.
If I could get a hold of it, yeah.
Have you
You
not
played
got
it with
Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds.
Not anymore, because it was Xbox 360 I had it on. Wade, what are you doing?
Nothing.
It looks like he's lying down.
I am lying down.
Oh. This is different.
What?
I
I know what he's trying to do, and he wants me to acknowledge it.
I'm doing a French girl pose in front of Solus.
No, it just reminds me of the picture that we had.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I did take a picture.
You mean the picture that is on my Facebook?
The one that is still my Twitter profile picture.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, Wade.
Anywho, Lou, how's my
Me?
laptop surviving? It's okay. Yes,
Me?
you.
I was slowly killing you.
Horizon Forbidden West.
You motherfucker.
I feel like some controversy is about to go down, so I'm
Well, it's a worthy game.
It's worthy. I just didn't enjoy it as much as the first one.
I tend to I can see that. I'd say I like them both equally because you can do a lot more stuff in Forbidden West,
Mm-hmm.
and there's also a lot more different environments.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I don't know. I just couldn't get into the story as much
no, it's fair.
because there was a lot of weird side shit that I don't really think needed to be in the game, to be honest.
Well, it needed to be, but why not include it in the game?
Because the game's just too long as it is.
How dare you?
Bite me,
it's
buddy.
I will
Hi.
fight. I will win.
Hi.
behave and behave.
I behaved. I was just telling the
Yeah,
truth.
but you were being no
You were
arguments.
spreading heresy.
I just thought the game was a bit too long.
He has his right to his own opinion.
Fair enough. Okay,
Sad.
Lou.
Lou, hug.
I mean, I can't see you, Wade, so I'm getting a hug from Solus.
He became John Cena. You can't see him.
No, I hate that meme.
Oh dear. Wade. Wade, no.
Yeah,
What is
wait.
meme?
Yeah, Wade.
Yeah, guess what my number 7 is?
Horizon Forbidden West.
The entire series, but yeah.
I mean,
No, but like going off what Lou said, it's definitely like not necessarily a game for everyone. That I understand. But like one of the main reason I put on the list and the reason why I'm so drawn to it is it's such a unique concept that I've not really seen, at least not in this way ever before, which is what if you gave futuristic technology to primal humans, basically. And like what their society was built upon, that they kept evolving, and that is what becomes Forbidden West.
there is one thing. Aloy speaks to herself way too freaking much.
Oh, I like that. It basically like lets you know what she's thinking.
Bless you.
Sorry.
I Gesundheit.
Sorry.
I actually like the fact that Aloy speaks to herself a lot because it lets me know, like, okay, this is what Aloy's thinking. This is what her thoughts are on the situation, rather than constantly having an NPC she's with be saying that,
Also, you don't get a chance to figure out what you're meant to do. She sort of starts telling you.
What do you mean? Wait, which point?
Like, say you're in a mission and there's a certain thing you've got to do. You don't even get a chance to look around, and she's telling you to go to this certain spot.
Well, true. Like it'll show the objective, but it doesn't force you to go there. Like honestly, what I do when I play like those games, I do the same thing I do in pretty much every open world, which is like explore literally every room, every nook and cranny. If I see like, okay, hey, I know this is the right way. Yeah, let's just not do that. What if I just didn't do that and I just instead decided to like explore literally every other room, gather all the supplies? Like it's one of those games which like it is what you make of it. So, like depending on what a person's preferences and play style are, it might have some things that can be tailored to that. Sometimes it doesn't.
Fair.
Like I like it does the story very well. Like I will say this you can't fault the story of the game.
No, that's right.
Yeah, because like in the first game, it's like, okay, Aloy, this person who's been an outcast her whole life, learns that she's literally the most important person to have ever existed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And in the second game, she's like, okay, I am this person now, but it's her learning that she doesn't have to do it all on her own.
Yeah, I get that.
She literally has a sister.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, it's just such a unique premise, and like the unique premise is what drew me in, and then everything else is what kept me there. If that was what I would say.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Lou and Yasmin.
Dead by Daylight.
Oh,
Nice.
So I'm still waiting for y'all to fucking play it with me.
I'm down to play it. It's just
Everyone's not bought the game. That's what it is.
well,
I've got the game.
Here's the thing.
I do have the game.
Like I don't have the game yet, but I have the ability to buy it. Once we make plans to play it, I will then buy the game. But I'm not gonna buy the game, and I'd rather not have it sitting in my library until then.
Well, I would buy it anyway, just because you can do online matches and it's fucking fun.
This is true.
Especially
Only
as
part-
I have literally run away from Freddy Krueger. I have run away from Ghostface. I have run away from Ash the Evil Dead.
Demogorgon is still there, right?
Hmm?
Or is it
Oh yeah,
moved back?
Demogorgon I've run away from as well. And I've run away from the Grudge. No. It's what's her name from The Ring?
The girl.
I'm trying to remember her name. The girl from The Ring.
I don't know. Creepy black-haired woman.
Hang on. Okay, Google.
Tamara Morgan.
What's the name of the girl from The Ring?
Naomi Watts, Vivek Chase, Amber Tamblyn, and
That's not-
Okay.
Not
it's
the names I
either-
asked for, but okay.
just right now. It's either Samara Morgan or Sadako Yamamura.
Samara. I
Nice.
think it's Samara.
I just said it was Samara twice.
No, you
Samara
said it might be
Morgan.
Samara or.
Yeah. You said two names, Wade.
You said two names.
Well, it depends on which adaptation it is.
Mostly Samara, probably. Anyway. It's so fun to just go online. Like, there's not really much talking going on, like, within the game, but, like, you're mainly just trying to stay alive and turn on the generators and just run
I
the fuck away.
hate the generators. I
If you
hate
do
it.
it well,
I am a silent ninja when it comes to the generators I've found.
I'm
I
not.
just creep around and then nobody sees me and then I can just hide and then the killer just walks past me and I'm just like, okay, back to the generator.
I literally fuck up the generator so much. It's unreal.
But yeah, it is a great multiplayer, especially.
only play as a killer if Lou is joining us. That way we know we'll always know where Lou. I'm messing with you, bud.
I was talking, Wade. Thank you. Anyway, but yeah, just like the whole concept of it, and it's really immersive. Like, if you like really immerse yourself in the game, you'll really enjoy it, especially because I've been jump scared by it multiple times just because the killers are behind me and I'm just like, haha, no.
I don't do well with
Talking about the
horror.
bell and the invisible guy, you just hear a bell behind you.
That's terrifying.
Anyway, Lou.
Wade's gonna love me for this one.
Oh no. What?
Okay, my original one was Days Gone.
Yeah, it was.
It has now been replaced with Power Wash Simulator. I did.
His laptop and left the meeting.
I have destroyed Wade.
I love it. I'm here for it. Would you like to explain why Wade's not here?
It's relaxing as fuck.
Before Wade says anything, give
It's
your
so
reasons, Lou.
It's so relaxing, and there's a sense of fucking achievement once you've cleaned everything. And you see it all getting done, and you can write everything in the fucking dirt. And you can draw.
Tell them about tell them about the fire station.
Oh yeah. You'll have to find the picture, Wade, for that one.
There's no way I ever will.
I might ask Coda because he's got it then, I think. Yeah, I was cleaning this big tower, a big fire station tower.
Well, there was the fire station, and then there's like in the same lot, there's a tower next that you also have to clean.
Yeah. So I wrote something on top of the tower. Not on top of the tower, on top of the building.
You
And
can only
told-
see it from the tower, though.
Yeah, I told Wade to go up to the tower to have
And
a
what-
look.
Would you like to? Should I tell the ghost viewers what word you had written from the top of the tower?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the word jump.
And jump and
That was the only one I remember being right on top of the tower, on top of the fire station. I'm pretty sure someone wrote "fuck you."
no, I wrote jump. It won't hurt much.
I don't remember. No. Yeah.
Hi. Hello. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
And I'm addicted to the said game.
anyway,
Wade.
number 6.
Woohoo!
Number 6.
Hi.
Telltale's The Walking Dead.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Here's the thing. When you make a zombie game where you're playing as the father figure to a young girl who can't defend herself very well, that's a recipe for success.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sequel, you get to play as that girl, and then you make 2 more sequels.
True. True.
It's also by Telltale.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I can't wait for the next Telltale game.
Yeah.
Now they are back in business.
I will say,
Welcome, us
I will
to-
always feel sad about the way I ended the final season of Walking Dead game. I had Clementine and Violet together, and then Violet died.
Jesus. Oh no.
Definitely no spoiler alert there, but there you go.
Okay.
Spoiled many other
Yeah.
games.
Yasmin, your turn. Need.
We're on number 6 now, yeah?
Yay.
Think so. 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah. Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero 3. Legends of Rock.
Can you give
Nice.
permission to share sounds real quick, Yasmin? I need to play the indisputably best song from that game.
No.
What's the best song from this game?
You know what? It's only the best song by Dragon Force.
Don't play it. What's it called? I can't remember.
Through the Fire and Flames.
That's not the best song in this game.
You're a liar. It is absolutely the best song in that game, Yasmin.
To you,
Yep. Remember,
Not to
we
me.
have
to me, the best song in this game is "Welcome to the Jungle."
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
To
okay,
me-
that's understandable.
Another
Understandable.
great song in this game, "Ruby," and another great song in this game, "Lay Down."
Mm. Nice, nice, nice.
But yeah, I played this a lot when I was a kid, when I had an Xbox 360 in my room. I had Guitar Hero 2 and I had Guitar Hero 3. I had the actual guitar. I'm looking for that currently when Sore Thumb gets it in. So I can start playing it again on the PS2 that I recently got. And replaying the fuck out of it because man, I miss the game. I miss the game so much. And like I realized how much of it I missed because of like just me being in my room and playing. That was the game I played the most when I was a kid. Like, even though I didn't know I could use my Simpsons Hit and Run on the Xbox 360, it was the fact that I went to Guitar Hero 1, 2, and 3, and then collected most of the Guitar Heroes and just played them.
Nice.
So I was just happy with Guitar Hero. I was just playing guitar, feeling happy with myself. It's shit that I've only got a controller at the moment, but when I get a guitar controller, I will be the happiest bunny in the world.
Bunny?
Bunny.
I like bunnies.
Bunny.
But
We
yeah,
almost bought-
that's
we
why
almost
it's my
bought
number
one.
3, because it's why it's my number 3. Why it's my number 6, because Guitar Hero 3 fucking slays. It's one
That's
of
fair.
it's the best Guitar Hero game out of all of them,
Agreed.
in my opinion.
I agree.
I've never been to any of those games.
If you ever come
Or-
down, if you ever
or
come back down to
SingStar
York,
or
we will
anything like
fucking
that.
play it.
Pardon me.
Anyway, Lou, number 6.
Garawa.
Of course it is.
To be fair, there's not actually much more I can say about it
Then what I said?
than what we all said already.
Yeah.
What you two have said.
Yeah. So I may as well just pass the buck. Wade!
We're in the top 5.
Come on, Wade.
Number
Hurry up.
5.
I'm getting slippy.
You ready for this one? Number 5. Dragon Age.
Uh-huh. Nice.
He's already had a whole video talking about this.
Yes.
Go watch this video. Just cover my entire screen with it.
You're just giving me more jobs to do
Exactly. That's the
on
point.
days off
Anyway.
that I don't have.
Oh, wadey.
But yeah, I'll just do this. Commissioned art by our good friend Lou here. Buy his art. His art is amazing.
Thank you.
But yeah, probably my favorite quote in any video game. I would treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend. The words of a man who doesn't want to destroy the world, but has to. Feels like he has to. And it's tragic and the way, like, just go watch the video.
Yeah, I think that's the best way for you to explain it. Just send them to the video.
Yeah. Yasmin.
Last of Us.
Of course.
It has moved down because it was number 3 on my last list.
Nice.
But I've played other games since then.
That's
But
fair.
Last of Us, it's just one of the stories that I can and can't play at the same time. Because A, I'm shit at the game.
Just play it on the easy mode.
I did, and I still died a few hundred times. As I said, I'm shit at the game.
That's
But
okay.
yeah. But yeah, it's mainly multiplayer that like has kept me up with it. And like I've only downloaded it because of you guys and like wanting to play
Yeah.
multiplayer, and that's
Mhm.
fucking funny as hell. But like
Oh yeah.
it's hard for the replayability because of how emotional of a story it is. And like it has high replayability, absolutely, but for me, it's a can and can't. It's like my emotions want to fight with each other on replaying it and not replaying it. Just because I know what it's gonna go through and I can't go through it again, kind of thing.
It's such a powerful game that like it can be both a good and possibly bad experience to play it, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's mainly the reasons why I want to go into it, because I think I went into it the last video again, obviously, but like yeah, that's kind of why it's gone a bit down, but also like it's good old mid.
Yeah.
So I think it's perfect for a number 5.
Nice. It's also just got a PC port.
It did.
Apparently it's been having a lot of issues.
Yeah, have you seen the scene of where they're sweating?
No, all I know is that I saw a clip of a Greg Miller saying like, yeah, 17 crashes in 4.5 hours.
Yeah, if you go on my Twitter, I've retweeted it. It's funny as fuck.
Hold on.
And there's an image of Joel that looks like it's PS1 graphics.
In the meantime, Lou.
Yes.
Speaking of which, where are
Uncharted.
There it is.
Uncharted collection. But
My boy.
I mean, it's all been said, so
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Anyway,
Top 4,
my
guys.
turn?
Yep.
Yeah. You're watching that video, aren't you?
I will. I bookmarked the tweet for later because I thought we were gonna pause. Destiny.
There it is.
Destiny.
Note be in your top 4.
Mhm.
It's like it was slow getting me to fall in love with this game because I've always liked the gameplay of first-person shooters. Like I love the gameplay of them, but
Wait, is this Destiny 1 or Destiny 2?
both combined?
All right. Okay. Cool.
Literally every single thing on my list is a full series of games.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. But Destiny, because like I got Destiny shortly after the Taken King expansion was released back in 2015, and I liked it. It was a fun game, but like it kind of felt like another first-person shooter, you know. And then like Rise of Iron came out in the next year, and then Destiny 2, and so on and so forth. And the story, it's like, and it's taken me a while it took me a couple years to realize Destiny is like one of the only first-person shooters I've ever been able to play. So the thing about most first-person shooters is that the focus is on the multiplayer aspect of it, which is fine. There's a huge market for that. People love it. Good for them. That's not necessarily me though. I like the campaign parts of it. I like there being a story and quest and stuff with it all. And
that's kind of how I am with Call of Duty.
Exactly.
I like the campaign versions, not the multiplayer.
Yeah. And so like the fact that there's an RPG or sorry, no, first-person shooter, game of first-person shooter that takes the care and effort that putting into the story aspects of it of an RPG. It's like the two best parts of a game I like.
Can understand that.
Yeah. At some point, I'll probably do an episode of Destiny. We'll link the video here. I don't know.
Holly, you just scared the living shit out of me.
But like,
She's in the background. She scared the shit out of me.
I don't see Holly. Where is she? Is she
She's
on the bed?
moving around.
Is she on the bed?
Yeah.
Hi, Holly.
Like she's look just under the microphone wire cable thing.
Most of everything except for the wall looks just pure black.
She's fucking there.
I
That's
think
her.
I see a lump of something.
Yep, that's the lump of Holly.
Oh wait, no, I see the lump of Holly.
Yep. Right.
I think.
So Yasmin,
Infamous Second Son.
of course.
Troy.
It has to be in there because it was the game that persuaded me to spend my first ever job paycheck on a PS4.
Nice.
It was the first ever game, and it still holds up. I do want a Delson sequel. I think a Delson sequel would be great based off of the good ending. Like, there's so much you could do with it, and it's just like,
wasn't there a DLC?
yeah, First Light, but that was mainly to do with what was the name?
Fetch.
Yeah, Fetch's character, like her history and how she ended up an addict.
I only know this story now because I've just literally today been watching Jacksepticeye's version, his playthrough. But yeah, I need to get on the bandwagon on that. I need to play it.
Yeah, I've said everything I need to say about it, but it has to be on the list for that reason. And it's a brilliant,
understandable. Hell yeah, dude.
Lou.
GoldenEye.
Your previous
purely because I can now play it again.
What do you mean?
Xbox Game Pass, motherfucker.
You have an Xbox?
No, I have a PC.
Okay, fair.
So I can play it on the PC on the Xbox Game Pass.
This is true.
When I heard that GoldenEye was getting a remaster for that, I just went, great, now I need to buy an Xbox. Until I realized it was coming off the Game Pass. Thanks to Coda.
Love you, Coda.
Yep. Hell yeah, my dude. We love Coda. Honestly, there's not much I can say about GoldenEye, except it's just one of those ones where you can just go back to it all the time and not get fed up with it. And nostalgia. Yeah. Oh, Wadey Poos.
Okay, so on the top three now.
Yeah, we are.
So the top three. So there are games like Horizon series, Shadow of More Than War, God of War, that are phenomenal games in their own right.
Mm-hmm.
And those are good. But then there's the little known step above that, where it's a game that is so good that you are literally depressed when you finish it because it's so good. And I'm like, I want to do more of this. It's like that. It's like I've completed the game now. There's no more to do of it, you know? Yeah, the first of that, or should I say the last of that. I'm sorry. That was terrible. I have sinned. The Last of Us.
Hell yeah.
Like I literally remember. I specifically remember midnight. It was June 2020. Last of Us Part 2. Because like
Wait, are you talking about The Last of Us Part 2 or
Yes.
Part 1?
Part 2. So the Last of Us, so Part 1, I never had like, at least in my first playthrough, had like, it was a phenomenal game, but I never had like the huge emotional impact ending that most everyone seemed to have.
Mhm.
Mostly because I could not conceive of a world where Joel did the right thing. Like I couldn't fathom Joel's actions have made the right thing, in the end of that game.
I still stand by mine. He did the right thing. I don't give a shit what
No,
people say.
I agree. I can agree. I see your point now because that's playing Part 2, and they further expand on why Joel did what he did.
Yeah. And plus, what if he sacrificed Ellie
And it didn't work.
and nothing happened?
Then he lost his daughter again for nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's things like that.
No one could go
And
through
it's
that.
those moral quandaries, because like The Last of Us and Uncharted are very unique types of games, and that it is the closest thing to ever we will get to an interactive movie, because the focus is literally only story. It's literally only the story.
And
But
that's
it's
what I
also
like
not,
about it.
it's not like Telltale, it's a choice-based game. It's literally pure story. There is no choice in what you do.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
it's just it's basically if they choose to tell a straight movie in video game form. And the way they do it is phenomenal.
There is a choice to either go all in action or stealth.
Usually what I do with that, actually that is true. That is true. Depending on the difficulty.
Hmm.
What I usually do though is I will start off going stealth, even if I'm playing like on an easy difficulty and I can snipe everyone with a single thought. I'll start stealth, I'll eventually fail, and then I will just go in guns blazing, kill people with a shotgun and an axe.
My weapon of
Like-
choice, bow and arrow.
I remember, yeah, Lou.
What?
I remember, and then when I played Part 2. I played Part 2 pretty much nonstop. Finished it in like a day. I remember it was like 8:30 at night, it came out I think on a Wednesday,
Mm.
and I believe that Friday night at like 8:30 I finished it. I remember, spoilers, because I've been told we should spoil stuff this bitch. I can see Yasmin. I saw that, Smart. But I specifically remember at the end of it when because Ellie gets bitten the second time, and then when you see her in the face she made as she is drowning Abby, my thought was is Ellie getting infected? Did somehow her immunity fail itself? Did the second bite actually infect Ellie? That's what was going through my mind. And it was that combined with the whole line of, if somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I'd do it all over again. The entire ending sequence of all of it, knowing that those are the last words they ever said to each other. I remember I finished the game and I literally sat there for 4 straight hours contemplating what I had just gone through over the course of the past 2 days. Because it was so good. It broke me in the best way possible.
Breaking weight is a hard thing to come by.
I still stick with my choice. I can't play it.
No, it's fair. It's you know me well enough to know I've never been a strong emotional person, but Last of Us did it.
The amount of reaction videos I've seen on Joel.
Yeah, the haters.
No, not the haters. No. Like the YouTubers, Gab Smolders, Jack, PewDiePie. When he died. When Joel died. Wade,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
You know what? Yeah, let's do that one.
Don't you?
I'll change it back. I'll change it back. What did I have that before? Oh yeah, Solus.
Yeah, the reaction videos to when Joel died. Like,
Yeah.
Jack is crying. Gab has to stop playing for God knows how long, and comes back crying. And I'm just like, I can't fucking play this.
Because it's intense.
I've watched it and I can't play it.
I thought
mean-
you played it once.
No. It's sat down here. I've still got the fucking game. I've just not played it.
Why not? Well, I mean, like,
So can he?
You just explained why.
After knowing that Joel died,
yeah.
I can't play it. Because how I felt about Joel in the first one was like a father figure. That was basically like seeing my dad's head get caved in.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Uh-huh.
I know.
There
I never
you go
thought of
now,
it like
buddy.
that. Yasmin, your turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want to move on because this is getting depressing?
Sorry, yeah, sorry.
Okay. Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yeah, dude.
I
You
had
picked
to.
the perfect segue, the perfect one.
Because Simpsons Hit and Run is a fucking dope game.
Isn't it basically like Simpsons GTA?
Yes. Essentially,
I
it's Simpsons GTA.
Oh, that sounds so good.
You can't be there, Ted.
Especially
Do you
getting
get
to
the-
play around Springfield, play every single character you can. So
Kill
good.
people.
Hmm?
You can murder people in that game, right?
You can run them over, not murder them.
Oh, come on.
Because you hit them
my
and they get
dust
back up
eaters.
and they start walking.
Yeah, it's like, eat my
What if
dust
what
eaters.
if you park your car on top of them?
It would just keep them there and then they
It
would
just
eventually
keeps them
get up.
trapped.
It would move your car.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, but still, yeah.
But yeah, it's a
Simpsons-
classic, so it had to go on the list. And plus, it's a childhood game. It was one of the first I ever
course.
got with the first Xbox. So
Yeah.
yeah. Lou. I mean, I have done this explanation before, so it doesn't need to happen again.
Stray.
Yep.
Stray. Oh fuck! I should have had Stray on my list.
Go fuck yourself, boy. Purely because you get to be a cat. And there's a damn meow button.
Stray is a good game. It took me like my first playthrough. It only took me like 2.5 hours to beat it. Actually, no,
Yeah.
it was like 2.5 or 4.5. It's a short game, but the story they tell with that time is like,
And the robot.
yeah.
Dude, that robot made me cry. That was a fucking fast time. It made me cry.
Oh, at the
haven't
end of
played
it, with
it.
what happens with the robot, like,
Absolutely adore that cat and the robot. And plus, when you get injured, it starts limping.
it does.
That's
That's a good
some
detail to have.
fucking good detail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we also say that how like fucked up those weird those goo and those weird pink enemies are, the ones you kill with the UV light?
They're like basically face huggers.
They're like facehuggers, except they hug your entire body.
Yeah.
Imagine just a blob of sentient goo that travels around and will hop onto you and just suck at your flesh until you're dead.
I'm trying to remember what Lady Cryo called them.
Goobers.
No, I think it was the walking testicles.
Moving on.
Lou, here's the thing though. They don't walk and they aren't wrinkly.
Sorry.
Still moving on. Wade, number 2.
Give me a moment.
Please hurry because my laptop is close to dying. Hi.
How much? Oh shit.
19%.
All right, hurry up,
Okay.
Wade.
Keith,
Please.
number 2,
Yeah.
Life is Strange.
Yeah.
Nice.
Life is Strange is one of those games where like not starring our boy Troy Baker, but starring our gal Ashley Birch.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Starring our gal Ashley Birch. Like, because the thing about Life is Strange 1 is probably my favorite. Actually, I'd say it's probably the tie between Life is Strange 1 and True Colors. Like, spoilers, Life is Strange 1. You have the final choice. You have to save Chloe or save Arcadia Bay. Obviously, you have to save Arcadia Bay. It's no contest for me, but it still does it so much where like it makes you hurt like motherfucker letting Chloe die.
Yeah. I understand that.
Me no play.
No, I haven't played it. I just watched the playthrough so I kind of.
You give me crap for not watching Legends of Tomorrow.
I haven't actually given you crap for not watching Legends of Tomorrow.
Yes, you have once.
That was
Anyway,
one time and it was a joke.
bless you. Are you okay? Bless you. Are you dying?
Probably.
No,
But yeah,
maybe.
there's that. Life is Strange 2 was good, but I didn't feel like the overwhelming sense of void.
That was the 2 boys, right?
Yes, those 2 boys.
Yeah.
And then there's True Colors.
Yeah. Okay.
Which, like my favorite part is just the entire Alex's speech at the end against Jed. And the entire thing also the fact that we get to see Katie Betts return as Steph.
Yeah.
But it's one of those games where like it's just so amazing that like in a way you can't really describe it.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, you mean?
WWE 2K22.
Ooh.
That is very unexpected coming from you.
No, it's not. Yasmin
It's
likes
actually
wrestling.
not because
Yasmin likes wrestling.
I don't mind wrestling. I don't mind women's wrestling. It's mainly women more than men because the women's
Fair enough.
division is pretty fucking killer. Especially when you step Becky Lynch up to a fucking mic. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I wanted to play it and it's such a good game, 2K22, and I want to get 2K23 when it comes out because it has war games and I like war games because 5 people in a cage, like teams, and you're hitting each other with weapons and
That sounds carnage.
That sounds like just straight up death combat.
Yeah. But yeah, like
Can you
Yes,
hit
but
people
you
with a
okay?
chair?
there's so many modes to this game. There's like GM mode where you can organize your own show. There's My Rise where you can create a superstar. There's just general
There's
matches
career,
you
isn't
can
there?
play. That's career, yeah.
Yeah. Thought there was.
And like I keep on changing my superstars' styles every time and just like enjoying every single moment of it and just stealing the music of other superstars and just going, yes, this is mine
Nice.
now.
Nice.
So yeah, it is enjoyable. And plus, like if I need to get some like if frustrations out,
Pent up
game.
frustration.
yeah,
Beat the shit out of someone
just
in
get me in a
person.
ring with either Bailey or any other heel like Sonya Deville, and I will fucking obliterate.
That's my Yasmin.
Lou.
It would be Ragnarok.
Yes, it would.
Purely because of the reasons we said before.
Tears Temple.
Yeah. Also, the fact we had no fucking clue he was in it.
Who was in it?
Troy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had no clue he was in it. And then
I remember, well, like,
then I hear his voice going, "I'm right here, you no-necked freak." I'm like, is that Troy?
I remember you sent me a clip of it saying it was Troy, and I'm like, I don't think he's in it. You sent me a clip of it, and I'm like, God damn it, it's him.
I just heard that sound and I'm like, is that Troy?
Oh, also, Lou,
He's meant to be dead.
Lou, I have one word for you.
What?
Wind chimes. Think about it.
Raditoska.
Do I want to know?
Yes.
Yes. Basically, what you can do is piss off Raditoska so bad he ends up shouting at Kratos.
Basically, this is of wind chimes that you can use to summon him. But if you repeatedly do it while he's already there, he'll eventually shout like, "Stop it with the fucking wind chimes!"
Stop hitting those fucking chimes. Okay.
Like the entire time he'll like talk about how I have calm, well, like he'll talk about being calm, being collected. And when he says that, you know, the next time you do it, he will scream at you.
Anyway, I'm gonna get us to move on to number one because
Yep.
battery saver mode is on.
Go, go,
so
go.
please,
Go.
so please
Wait.
save my life.
You already know what my number one is.
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
He has a whole video talking about that, probably. So
No, I
No,
don't. Not yet.
Don't go on a tangent.
Tangent
Yasmin's
is a
battery's
podcast,
gonna run out.
shameless plug. But no, Mass Effect. I'll eventually, once I get off my ass and start recording it again, I'll make a playthrough of it. But suffice to say, it's one of those, it's like my quote unquote comfort game. It's a game that I could drop, like, if it's not an open world game, well, it is, but not really. Well, like, it's the game where even if I've had a horrendous, it's the type of game where you can have as bad of a day you want. I just come and play Mass Effect and I just forget all about why I'm sad or forget I had a bad day, you know?
Yeah, that's
It's
fun.
that type of game for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yasmin.
what do you guys think my number one is?
I think it's also Mass Effect. No.
I'm gonna let you guess.
Call of
Before I say.
Cthulhu.
What's your guess, Wade?
Hurry up.
The only thing I can think of is called
It's not. It's Disney Dreamlight Valley.
I fucking that was my second guess.
I forgot.
The
Oh, that-
replayability I had on that game, and I spent literally, there was 1 week where I was stressed to high fucking heaven, and I think it was before I moved and before all that shit happened. I just spent a week playing it, and
Are you still playing it?
I'm still playing it. I've filmed a new episode that I'm hoping to release this week.
Nice,
Yay!
nice.
Referring
Awesome.
to it as in last week, but like video reference.
I mean, the
Um,
Lion King's coming to it soon, isn't it?
Lion King's coming to it. Encanto's in it.
Yeah,
Um,
Encanto's in it.
I haven't seen that.
I think Lion King's already in it because there's like kind of Pride Land references in it.
Yeah, but I mean, like they're bringing out
The
they're bringing
characters.
Simba and Nala, I think,
Yeah, I think it is.
or is it Mufasa?
Because
I can't remember who it is.
I know I haven't got this on video because I did it after.
Mm.
But I just wanted to play it a bit more, and I just ended up playing the quest. But I've just got Donald
Oh, nice.
and like helped him
Do his
Because
boat.
Christoph lost him.
Jesus.
Christoph just went, he went in this portal and he didn't come back, and then basically Donald is exclaiming profanity. His version of profanity, anyway.
Yeah.
Just like, but yeah, I have played that game so much, and like in the series, like you can see I enjoy the game, and like the sass that Disney put in every single reply. You'll be able to see what I've done in the video that's probably already out by now of what I have done for.
Put the link here.
Yeah. But it's such a fun game. There's so much to do. There's always events, so worth being my number one.
Nice.
And finally, Lou.
Last of Us.
Of course it is. 15%.
I mean, I don't even think that was on my last list. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
And I don't know fucking why. I must have been having an aneurysm.
We made that list literally 10 minutes before we shot the video at that point.
You know it's a good game when it's on all three of our lists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the story, the multiplayer.
The Troy Baker.
Fucking hell.
Troy Baker.
Why are you sad when you say that?
I'm not sad. I was just like, I wasn't going to mention him again.
He's been mentioned in this video continuously. It just needs a compilation of just like this whole channel and how many times we say Troy Baker. Then he'll probably shout it out on Twitter, just like, what the fuck do you want?
We want you the guest of the podcast. Get over here, buddy.
We've said how many times that wants to happen. It still feels
I've
like a
asked him.
dream.
I've asked him.
I know. But yeah. Anything to add, Lou?
No, honestly, it's just how engrossed the story gets me,
Yeah.
which I think that is the first game to ever do that to me. Which is saying something. So yeah, that's my number 11.
Definitely a lot of changes in these lists since me and Lou last shot that video.
My list spawned into existence since the last time, you know. That's the biggest
Well, we
change.
put your list into existence. Shut up and be grateful.
I literally was agreeing with you. Thank you for proving my point, though.
I
Thank you
thought
for
you were
put-
saying the way you were saying it. I felt like you were just like, "Oh, I'm just a
Thank-
friend," like,
Thank you for
and
proving
I'm
my
just like,
point that you have a
mate,
vendetta against me, Yasmin.
We
other
love
way
you.
around, buddy. Other way around.
We
No,
love
I don't-
you. Be quiet.
Me.
Me.
In other
Sheesh.
ways, saying stop fucking teasing Yasmin.
Anyways, before Yasmin's laptop dies, should we end this?
Yes.
Please. Got 13%. Let's see if I can do this. If you want to see more videos on this channel, we've got episodes. We got an Uncharted series. We got a whatever the fuck Wade is going to play at some point series. We've got a Disney Dreamlight Valley series. We've got Blue Mind reviews, which will be coming back. I can guarantee that.
Once we get around to doing a thing, Lou and I have an upcoming video coming out soon.
Yes, we will be getting onto other stuff at some point. I am currently going through group playthroughs. I think I'm going to have to turn the current edit that I'm doing into 2 videos because it's 3 hours long and fuck no.
What?
Yeah, the footage you have is 3 hours long. I'm probably going to have to do 2 1.5 hours.
Oops.
We had fun. Anyway, if you want to see more on this channel, please subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. We want to do more. We want to figure out this shit. Love you all. I'm going to bed. Bye.
I'm going to bed too.
Adieu.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.